I'm back, we back, big city. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve. Boys, James IV, that's Roman numeral 4 off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap, no cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screens. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Nah, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SBD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching.
Yo. What up? This is K-Sap, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. What up? Well, y'all know what it is, man. I'm going to give the live a chance to catch up with some people. I don't know. I was having some trouble with YouTube a little earlier, man. So I don't know. I don't even know if we live right now. I see you, D-Flex. I see you, D-Flex, in the building. Once y'all come in, man, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But I'm going to give the live a chance to catch up with some people, man. And then we're going to get the show started. Been having a little trouble with YouTube today, so I don't know if they even pushing these videos out. But I see you, D-Flex. Appreciate you. I'll wait for some people to come up in the chat. Once y'all come in the chat, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. That's all I ask. But yeah, once you come in, man, let me know where you listening from, man, so we can shout you out. But we already got D-Flex in the building. So once you enter the chat, I see you, KD. What's up, my sister? I see you in the building. My moderator is starting to filter in, but like I said, man, I don't even know if YouTube pushed the notification out to this video. Let me know if y'all got a notification that I was about to go live, because sometimes YouTube is finicky with these notifications. YouTube only wants you to see what they want you to see. But hey, it is what it is. KD's in the building. But y'all see the title of the show. Mary Kay Cabot out there exposing people. Mary Kay Cabot, as much as we say bad things about Mary Kay Cabot, y'all, Mary Kay Cabot be, she be asking Kevin Stefanski the hard questions when it comes to Shedeur. You ain't been getting yours? See, that's what I'm saying. You too finicky on that, KD. So what you might have to do is turn your notification off and then turn it back on. I have to keep checking in for you. Man, yeah, you might have to go back and turn your notifications on and then turn them back off and then turn them back on to see if that works. YouTube user, you all the way out there in Vegas, man. Way of Cali, I present in Vegas. I see y'all in the building. But yeah, hey, man, look, let's go ahead and get the show started. Y'all see the title of the show. We got Mary Kay on the thumbnail. You know, we got Kevin Stefanski on the thumbnail. We got Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders on the thumbnail. And the only reason why they on the thumbnail is because Mary Kay Cabot, she asked Kevin Stefanski some particular questions when it's surrounded around Shedeur Sanders after the dismal performance that Dillon Gabriel had. And, you know, she went on record and went out there and she had to tell Kevin Stefanski, she had to ask Kevin Stefanski them difficult questions. She had to ask Kevin Stefanski what he was going to do about Shedeur Sanders. And y'all know, like, hey, Maximus 347, Brooklyn, New York, man, I appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in. But Mary Kay asked Kevin Stefanski, you know, a little question about why don't you give Shedeur Sanders a chance? And I know y'all probably heard it because they talking about it all over social media. It's kind of like diabolical the way he answered, you know, the question. And it's kind of funny to me. And I'm going to let y'all listen to it. Lakika Sheree, what's going on? Oh, she going to ask them questions. Latika, she going to ask them questions, but I want y'all to take a listen to what Kevin Stefanski had to say.
If it does anything to the offense, give him an opportunity to go in there and play.
Yeah, obviously my focus is where we are right now, Mary Kay. That's not my focus.
Now, you heard what this cat had to say. Mary Kay, that is not my focus right now. My focus is where we at right now. Trill City TV, what's up? Oh, he ain't getting better. We already know that. Yeah, we know Mary Kay. She you know, she's been flip-flopping, but she be asking Kevin Stefanski the difficult questions. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to that one more time. Take a listen.
Just to see if it does anything to the offense, give him an opportunity to go in there and play.
Yeah, obviously my focus is where we are right now, Mary Kay. That's not my focus.
That is some diabolical work right there, y'all. That is some diabolical work. How is that not the focus? And like I said, Kevin Stefanski's losing that locker room. He's already lost that locker room. He's lost that locker room big time, man. When you got your veterans crashing out, you got Myles Garrett crashing out on the sideline. We already know that Mary Kay's a switch hitter. We already know that. We already exposed Mary Kay for the, you know, the stuff that she said about Shedeur that she already knew, and she just want to now start talking about it. Trill City TV said, hold up. Trill City TV said, simply ball job. I made the Dan Orlowski comparison. Then he had a worse safety than Dan. At least Dan tried. Yeah, that safety that Dillon had was diabolical. Like, where was he throwing the ball? I thought Dillon had IQ. I thought he had quarterback IQ. D Flex said Shedeur Sanders is a multi-year accurate passer. When he gets his chance, a lot of people getting fired for passing on him and not paying him. Latika said he lost the locker room in April. Quiet as kept. Yeah, he lost that locker room. I done talked about it several times over here. Yeah, like, it's just crazy how the veterans are losing their focus and losing faith in Kevin Stefanski. I did a video earlier about Mary Kay exposing him and Dillon Gabriel, because it's not the fact that one person gave up on Dillon Gabriel. The whole Cleveland media has gave up on Dillon Gabriel. It's time to put Shedeur in there. You guys know that. It's time to put Shedeur in there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Shedeur Sanders has to get a shot, because with Dillon Gabriel, you're not going to get no better. And that's why Myles Garrett was so frustrated. That's why Myles Garrett was so frustrated. Myles Garrett out there putting in career days, 6 sacks, 5, 6 sacks, and you still lose. And you only put up 13 points. Trill City TV said Mary Kay Lies featuring Little Kim and DG. Yeah, but, you know, it's diabolical on everything that Kevin Stefanski stands for right now. And a lot of people are just disappointed in Kevin Stefanski because now there's reports out that he might be giving up the play calling to Tommy Rees. So there's reports out that he might be giving up the play calling to Tommy Rees. I don't know if y'all heard that, but let's listen to what y'all's boy Kevin Stefanski had to say in the media day availability. Let's take a listen to what he said.
Yeah, Kevin, when you talk about what you can do, and yesterday you mentioned that you're going to stick with Dillon going forward. When you talk about looking at every single thing, I mean, is play calling? I mean, like, is that something that you'll look at? Will you think about letting Tommy have a shot at it, or you know, what are some of the things that you actually can do to change things over this bye?
Yeah, I think I need to spend time on all those things, Mary Kay, and I think it's by position we have to be better, and we have to put our players in better spots, if you will, and that includes every position. So we'll look at all of it this week and make a decision coming out of the bye.
Okay.
All right, next go to John.
So do y'all hear what Kevin Stefanski just said? He said he got to put everybody in better position. No, you need to put your quarterback in better position by taking him out, putting Shedeur Sanders in there, and that'll shore up some things for you. That'll get your wide receivers back on track. Guys, do y'all this is something that y'all probably didn't even pay attention to. Shout out to my man Steady Serving Sports ENT for the $2 super chat. Stopped in now back on the Players Club. That's another Steady Serving Sports ENT. He's part of the Simply Ball Dropping Network. Y'all go follow Steady Serving Sports ENT. Also follow the Players Club. So they're part of my network. So you guys go over there and support them. Appreciate you, brother, for the $2 super chat, man.
Here comes the money.
Yeah. So let me see. Rich Ross said Stefanski responds with the same answers in different ways every time. Yes. But this is hey, look. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate that, KD. My moderators, Warriors for Life. Damn, got here late. About to rewatch. Now you can stay in here. We'll pick up. We'll circle back. We're just talking about the exposure of Kevin Stefanski. But this is what I want y'all guys to really pay attention to, okay? This is what I want y'all to really focus on, because this is diabolical, right? So Sunday's game against the New England Patriots, we did a live show leading up to the game, and a lot of people was in the comments section talking about Dillon Gabriel was going to be exposed even more, and he's going to have at least 2 picks, right? So I want y'all to check out the stat line from Sunday's game. And I'm going to point out some things that I want y'all to say, I want y'all to pay close attention to. This is what Dillon Gabriel did, right? Dillon Gabriel was 21 for 35 for 156 yards, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 1 sack, and he took a safety, right? But this is what I want you guys to focus on. Look at the receiving, right? When we said that Dillon Gabriel was a check down guy, right? Your tight ends, Harold Fannin Jr. had the first score for him, right? He had 6 receptions, 62 yards, 1 TD, 8 targets, right? David Njoku, 4 catches, 37 yards, 1 TD, 5 targets. Jamari Thrash, 2 receptions, 31 yards, 3 targets. Dylan Sampson, a running back, 5 receptions, 29 yards, 6 targets. 6 targets from your running back. Jerry Jeudy. How many times have I told y'all? Jerry Jeudy was brought into Cleveland to be their big-time playmaking receiver, a guy that can stretch the field. Jerry Jeudy last year had over 1,200 yards and 86 receptions and 7 touchdowns. This year, in 8 games, Jerry Jeudy got 21 receptions, 217 yards, no TDs. He was targeted twice. 0 catches, 0 yards. And then you look at Isaiah Bond. 4 targets, 0 receptions, 0 yards. So what is that telling me? That Dillon Gabriel does not know how to get the ball to the wide receivers. Latika, you absolutely right. Joe Flacco, most of the yards came from Joe Flacco with Jerry Jeudy. But Jerry Jeudy is their big-time play receiver. I don't care about what they say about Jerry Jeudy dropping balls. You got to give him the ball. Joe Flacco goes over to Cincinnati. He targets Jamar Chase 19 times for 16 receptions against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then the time that Dillon Gabriel tried to throw the ball down the field, he got it picked off. Somebody said, sign Josh Gordon. He'll light him up. There's no receiver that's going to want to play alongside Dillon Gabriel. He can't get him the ball. Do y'all realize Jerome Ford is a running back? Do y'all realize that Dylan Sampson is a running back? And he had 5 receptions for 29 yards, 6 targets? And then look, Quinshon Judkins had 3 targets, 3 receptions for -2 yards. For -2 yards. Check down. Jerome Ford, 1 reception, -1 yard. Check downs. Raw having can't catch the ball wearing even mitts, oven mitts. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the Trade Owl for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
That probably was you, Trade Owl, that came up in the chat and said he's going to have 2 picks. You probably right. And you was right. You was spot on. But this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Mary Kay goes up there, and why is Mary Kay the only one out of the inside reporters that want to ask the questions regarding around Shedeur Sanders? Why come y'all's boy Tony Grossi does not want to ask them questions to Kevin Stefanski? But the crazy thing about it is I did a show after that Pittsburgh game that Tony Grossi cannot defend Dillon Gabriel no more. Now we've seen it play out because Tony Grossi has turned his back on Dillon Gabriel. He can't vouch for Dillon no more. CJ said, when y'all think Shedeur playing? That's a good question. They tricking us right now. They playing with us. They playing with us about Shedeur. They're saying the last 4 games. We don't know how true that is. Yeah, Trade Al Grossi's now saying Dillon trash. Then, let's clear up this theory about this. What's up, 420 Jenkins? What's up, Q Dog? Let's clear up this theory about this back injury. See, there's a lot of reports, but there's some reports that people been hitting me up telling me that somebody inside of Shedeur's camp reported that he did have some back tightness. But then I got another report, something sent to me about Bucky said that wasn't nothing wrong with Shedeur's back. So who are you going to believe? Somebody in his camp? Or are you going to believe his blood? Or are you going to believe Bucky? that's been following him all his life. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what reports are we gonna believe? Because, like I said, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. A lot of people told me that the back injury was confirmed by somebody in his camp, but then Bucky comes out and he puts the rumors to bed, saying that Shedeur back was not tight. Yeah, Tommy Reese, because there's reports out now that Tommy Reese might, assume the play calling duties. Or might assume the play calling duties. Richard McGee said originally Mary Kay wanted the Browns to pick Shedeur with the number 2 pick, and Grossi wants anybody but Shedeur to be the quarterback. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't understand. So, but from what I've seen of Shedeur out there warming up in New England, he was throwing that ball. It didn't seem like no back tightness to me. Like I said, a lot of things we don't know what to believe when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. But then now you got reports that they knew Dillon was going to stink up the game so bad that they didn't want to push Shedeur in. They was going to elevate Bailey Zappi, which they did, to QB2. So I don't know what the reports are. Don't know what to believe. So, I mean, like I said, I just come here and I just provide you with all the facts and everything that I know and all the sources that I have. And, I just provide it to you. I don't come in here, trying to say the reports out there that people have are wrong. I'm going with my sources, and I have a lot of inside sources. I have a lot of sources. You know what I'm saying? But like they say, cite your source. That's one thing I don't do, but I have sources close to these matters that I can feel comfortable and confident coming out saying the things that I'm saying. So when you have people that are, who you going to believe? Somebody in somebody's camp, or are you going to believe their bloodline? We don't know if Shedeur going to be quarterback 2. We don't know. Like Kevin Stefanski said, we got to wait until the middle of the week. We probably won't know until Friday. We probably won't know until after the bye week. China Eyes. China Eyes says, put Zappi in so he can flatline like DG bum ass. China Eyes, man. Appreciate you here. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Trill City. In this case, with the source that I gotta believe the bloodline. China Eyes, man. Appreciate you being a member of the channel. I mean, if China Eyes, if you want to be a moderator of the channel, just drop a 1 in the chat. I can make you a mod as well if you're going to be here all the time. And I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate your engagement. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate your support. But if you want to be a moderator, drop a 1 in the chat. Yeah. So also Latika Sheree, if you want to be a moderator, drop a 1 in the chat. Because I see y'all around all the time and y'all here on the stream. So I would love for y'all to be moderators of the channel. So just let me know. So 420 Jenkins said, okay, so SBD, why didn't Zappi get in if he was following Stefanski around? I don't think he trusts Zappi. Remember, Zappi was just in Cleveland stinking up the place. Yeah, hey, I agree with that 420 Jenkins, but that's what the narrative was out there. And I know, hey, Mary Kay said this a while. Mary Kay said that they have limited practice. They have shut down practice to some of the inside reporters where they can't get footage. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I said, man. Hey, shout out to G. Bush, man. G. Bush be over there letting them have it, man. And see, that's what I'm talking about. G. Bush is kind of like me. I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut. Charmaine RN said Kev knows the Jets game is a winnable game. So he went, because he already confirmed that he's not moving on from Dillon Gabriel. Already confirmed. Church Boy Duvall said, I don't want to be a moderator, but I do watch your channel every day. Hey, I appreciate you. I got you, China Eyes. No problem. I'm just putting it out there. You know, I put it out there for a lot of people that I see in the lives all the time. That's why I said, man, you know, that's why I put it out there. Like I always said, man, I engage with the audience. I engage with the chat. Just make y'all feel like y'all, like you're supposed to be appreciated. And I appreciate you guys. But it's crazy that there's a lot of things out there. Like I told you guys, I did a video saying that Mary Kay Cabot, and it was confirmed that practice has been limited to some of the media personnel. What if the Jets beat the Browns? Hey, that's what I'm saying. And then, see, Kevin Stefanski gonna go down on his sword, y'all. And he thinks that the Jets is a winnable game. So that's why he is sticking with your boy DG. Trade Al said, appreciate the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Said it's crazy because he's sticking with Gabriel's minutes after the game, not even watching the film. This man is not even hiding the hate for 12. Exactly. And that's why a lot of people came out with this notion that he's sabotaging Shedeur. He's sabotaging it. Y'all heard what RG3 said. And I really don't even rock with RG3 like that. But he made some great points. Just like Skip Bayless. I don't really rock with Skip Bayless like that. But he made some, he's been one advocate for Shedeur Sanders ever since Shedeur Sanders started playing college football. So if Kevin Stefanski thinks that the Jets is an easy game and that's the reason why he's going to stay with Dillon Gabriel, because that would make him look real bad. That if the keys was given to Shedeur Sanders against the Jets, man, and Shedeur go out there and ball out, man, that's exposing Kevin Stefanski even more. That's a potentially downfall for Kevin Stefanski to lose his job if Shedeur Sanders plays against the Jets and he balls out and gets the victory. How would that make Kevin Stefanski look? Hey, nicknames are earned, Henry Turner. And I agree with that. Don't call him DG. Call him Dillon Gabriel. Call him by his whole government name. What's up, GG? Gina Bina? Salute. Appreciate you. What you say, China Eyes? It didn't start out as hate, but the worldwide love turned into that it was collusion, still is. Yeah. We got FGJR 1963. I don't think the Jets is an easy out. They beat Cincinnati, came back from behind. That's what I'm saying. So Kevin Stefanski is thinking, that's his thought process. He's thinking that the Jets is an easy win. That's why he's sticking with Dillon Gabriel. But Dillon Gabriel played the worst team outside of Cleveland in the Miami Dolphins. And they beat the Miami Dolphins, but how did Dillon play against the Miami Dolphins? That's what I'm saying. How did Dillon Gabriel play against the Miami Dolphins? I'll wait for somebody to answer that. How did Dillon Gabriel? Somebody said he wanted Dollar General to get all the reps. That's right. That's right, Trillion of Judah. He played terrible. He played terrible. So when's this narrative going to change about Dillon Gabriel being an NFL starting quarterback? When is it going to change, guys? Miss Pamela, Tua gave it away. Yeah, he gave it away, but Cleveland, like I've always said, Cleveland has an elite defense, man. Jeff Lewis, okay, if he beats the Jets next week, you're going to face the Ravens team that should have Lamar Jackson playing Thursday. So that's what I'm saying. But if look, the Ravens defense is they're a little suspect right now. Oh, appreciate you, FGJR 1963. Appreciate the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Leaping Cat Production, half dollar can't see beyond 20 yards down the field. Man, y'all be having all kinds of nicknames for Dillon Gabriel, man. Dollar General, half dollar. I mean, y'all diabolical. But yeah, but that's the crazy thing about it is. Oh, they're not scared of Dillon Gabriel. There's no defense out there scared of Dillon Gabriel. They're going to make it hard on Quinshon Judkins, and they're going to make Dillon Gabriel throw the ball. Because leading up to the game, man, them New England Patriots DBs, they was licking their chops. They was talking about getting the ball off of Dillon Gabriel. You know, because the fact that, you know, when Dillon Gabriel starts dropping back, Dillon Gabriel just throws the ball, man. He don't have no awareness on throwing the ball. Hey, shout out to Charmaine RN for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
He said, I knew Quinshon Judkins was going to get run into the ground. And see, that's the thing about it, Charmaine. When you start having teams stack the box and making your quarterback, lack of quarterback, try to beat you, then, hey, that's the answer. You stop Quinshon Judkins, and that's the ball game. You heard what Myles Garrett said. Myles Garrett was so pissed off that he said that they shouldn't have stopped running the ball. So basically, Myles Garrett, he was throwing a shot at Dillon Gabriel and Kevin Stefanski at the same time. He was throwing a shot at them. Hey, look, I want y'all to listen to what Myles Garrett had to say.
Like to see us stick to the run a little bit, you know, especially with a dynamic playmaker like Quinshon. Hell, even Dillon. Both of them getting the ball. Both of them have different styles, but, you know, effective runners in their own right. So, would have liked to see it, but they saw differently.
Now you heard what Myles Garrett said. He would have liked to see them stuck to the run game, but the coaching staff, they saw it different. Hey, appreciate China Eyes. She gifted one Simply Ball dropping membership to one lucky person in the chat. Hey, I appreciate the love, China Eyes. I appreciate the love. Somebody called him Gabby. That's why y'all got all kinds of nicknames. Hey, shout out to China Eyes. She doing a real big one.
Here comes the money.
China Eyes, she gifted one Simply Ball dropping membership to somebody that's in the chat, man. So she didn't gift 2 memberships, man. Appreciate the love, my sister. Appreciate the love. Hey, that's why, hey, you know what's crazy? That's why a lot of people always hit me up and say, man, you got one of the livest chats on YouTube, man. Because y'all be doing the big one. Hey, shout out to Miss Pamela. She just became a member of the Simply Ball Dropping community. Man, hey, I appreciate that, China Eyes. That means a lot, man. When people can recognize what we bring to the table. So I appreciate that. China Eyes says she dropped 3. China Eyes is doing the big one out there, man. Hey, I appreciate you. You know, that's why they say I always got my shooters with me. So I appreciate that. Q-Dog said, I still think 12 starts the Jets game or the game after the Jets. Man, it's hard to tell, man. Hey, listen. I'm not believing nothing else that Kevin Stefanski, Mary Kay, or that Cleveland Browns media says until I see it. Only thing we can do is report on it. But when I see it, then that's the difference. Because I told y'all, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors when it comes with Shedeur Sanders. Appreciate you. Hey, I want y'all to give the new people that became a member of the channels, I want y'all to give them a round of applause. We got our girl Amber in the building, man. Appreciate the love, Amber. Appreciate the love that you show as a moderator. And Amber was one of the winners of the SBD camouflage hoodie. It's coming right on time. Amber, you should be getting your confirmation tracking number tomorrow so you can track your hoodie. So your hoodie should be on the way. Yeah, so you know, we gave away 3 SBD hoodies on our last live show. And I appreciate everybody that donated. I appreciate everybody that supported the channel. I appreciate everybody that sent the super chats. That means a lot because that's just letting YouTube know that y'all appreciate the content and they keeping me in the algorithm. So I do appreciate it. Man, hey, the YouTube user said no owner lets the Dollar General sell their goods. Y'all got all kinds of nicknames for DG, man. Well, Dillon Gabriel. Y'all got all kinds of nicknames. Yeah, y'all got all kinds of nicknames, man. Nah, I haven't did a pod with G Bush, man. I haven't did a pod with D Bush, but there's a Miss D Bears. Good evening. I got a couple people that cover the Cleveland Browns content. They've reached out to me wanting to do a collaboration. So y'all guys be on the lookout for that, man, because I'm gonna start doing some collaborations with a lot of YouTubers that cover the Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns stuff. So be looking forward to that. I'll let y'all know when that's coming. But Chancellor, for what's going on, we're gonna be doing a lot of collaborations, man. We're gonna start dropping these hot bangers for y'all, man. The Dollar General is appropriate. Y'all crazy. Yeah, so yeah, G Bush, man. I like G Bush, man. G Bush be keeping it funky, man. G Bush be keeping it funky. Appreciate that, FG. JR. Hey, shout out to the Trade Owl for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
He said the longest pass that man attempt got picked off. And you know what's crazy, Trade Owl? He just closed his eyes and threw that ball up there. He just closed his eyes and threw it up there. He didn't care if it got caught or picked off. He didn't care where it landed. It was some of the balls. I want y'all to go back and just look at the highlights of some of the passes DG threw, or Dillon Gabriel, I'm going to call him Dillon Gabriel, threw in that game. Like, where was he throwing the ball? And you want me to believe that your head coach wants to stick with a quarterback like that? And y'all want me to believe that the head coach wants to stick with a quarterback like that? Man, it's a hidden agenda, man. It's a lot of hidden agenda. Amber said, I've been saying that because he can't see. I mean, Amber, I will say this. Undersized, man. Like, Dillon Gabriel has no control over the ball he throws. But Amber, this is what I want to show you because you late coming in. What's up, Chancellor? Chancellor said Kevin Stefanski and Dillon Gabriel know they don't have another chance with any other team after this BS. Dillon Gabriel surely better enjoy this entitlement while he can. He knows this is his only chance at the NFL. You on to something. You're on to something. But look, Amber, I want to show you this. I pointed this out to people in the chat. I got to show you this. Look. Jerry Jeudy's supposed to be their big-time play receiver, right? Jerry Jeudy was brought in as a big-time play receiver, right? Jerry Jeudy last year led the Cleveland Browns with 87 receptions, over 1,200 yards, and 7 touchdowns, right? Last week, against the New England Patriots, Jerry Jeudy was targeted twice. 0 receptions for 0 yards. Shout out to FG JR 1963 for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
That's what I want y'all. That's what I want y'all to get. I want y'all to understand this. I got Jerry Jeudy in my fantasy league, and I had him in the starting lineup. He didn't produce, but I still won my matchup. But this is what I'm saying. Jerry Jeudy is their big-time play receiver. Do y'all see on this list, Dylan Sampson is a running back? Put this in perspective, right? Dylan Sampson had 5 receptions. Even though he only had 29 yards, he had 6 targets. Jerry Jeudy blows the top off the defense. 2 targets. Shout out to the trade out for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't even a backup. Hey, I agree with that, Meshack. G. Bush just cooked hey, look. Garrett Bush, he be over there letting it have it. I respect all the work that G. Bush is over there doing. He's one of the real ones, man. He don't sugarcoat nothing, man. He give it to you raw and uncut. No Diddy. He give it to you raw. And that's how you're supposed to do. You can't worry about people's feelings or their opinion. Because he lets them have it. He said, nah, for real, I respect your work too. I appreciate that. I get a lot of positive feedback, man. That's why I say when I drop a video and people comment on my videos, I respond back to them. Oh yeah, G. Bush be G. Bush be dropping videos all through the day. G. Bush got time. See, like G. Bush, I don't know if G. Bush is a full-time content creator, and that's what he does, man. But I'm not a full-time content creator. You know, I have a 6 to 2:30 job that I attend every day, Monday through Friday. So, you know, that's why some of my videos, they come on late and some of my lives are late. And I appreciate everybody that rocks with me. But that's diabolical, man. And then look, this is look, hey guys, we can't make this stuff up, man. This is why I be getting so pissed off with the media, the Cleveland Browns media. Listen to this.
I think yesterday was just Gabriel. I don't know what happened to him. If this game came
Listen to
directly
Tony Grossi.
after the Pittsburgh game, I would have said I think he got affected by that pounding he took in Pittsburgh, but he didn't look that way against Miami. He is just not getting the throws downfield, and he's not getting the looks. Isaiah Bond was open on that kind of scrambled play where Gabriel got tied up. He got out of the rush, and he just didn't see him quick enough and threw it out of bounds. The intentional grounding, I mean, come on, there's no excuse for that in the end zone. So I'm really down on Gabriel after that game. I know it's only his fourth start. Like I said, I've been defending him as much as anybody. And I just lay that game on the quarterback.
Now you heard what Tony Grossi said. Y'all heard what Tony Grossi said. Tony Grossi made reference to, he tried to make an excuse because he said he got beat around in the Pittsburgh game, right? Did y'all hear that? He said he got beat around in the Pittsburgh game, but then he won the Miami game. No, he didn't win the Miami game. That was Quinshon Judkins in the defense. Then he just stated to y'all, he just told y'all that I gave up on him. He can't even make the throws down the field. Then he made reference to Isaiah Bond, wide open. He missed him. He can't make the throws. I mean, you can't make no more excuses for Dillon Gabriel. Tony Grossi knows that Shedeur is way better than Dillon Gabriel. And he was pushing this narrative that Shedeur was not making no progress. What kind of progress is Dillon Gabriel making? Because if you're telling me, I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to listen real quick. If you telling me that Dillon Gabriel is getting all the first team reps and he's still not making no progression, something ain't adding up, right? Because all the reports that come out, Mary Kay talk about Shedeur looking spectacular in practice with the reps that he's getting and the way he throws the ball. Something ain't adding up, y'all. Shout out to Meshach for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money,
He said they tried to switch at birth 12 and Dillon, but when you cut the lights on, we know who the real QB1 is. Hey, appreciate the $5 super chat. That's what I'm saying. Something ain't right that's coming out of these reports, man. Something ain't right, man. So you telling me that Dillon Gabriel is getting all first team snaps, right? And you still not making no kind of progression? What are they waiting for? Why is Stefanski still hell-bent on keeping Dillon Gabriel in the game? Dillon Gabriel going to end up with the same stats like training camp, mini camp tracker stats. And so, listen, we already produced the receipts on that. Look, leading up into this game, right? Y'all got to understand something. Leading up into this game, we presented the facts, right? We presented the facts on Dillon Gabriel leading up to this New England Patriot game. Did we put the facts out there? Do I got to put the facts back out there? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the facts back out there. Numbers lie. They don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? This was going in to the game against New England. Look, I can't make this up. Dillon Gabriel got a 59.8% completion rate. That is 31st in the NFL out of 32 teams, man. 27th in passing yards. 35th in TDs. His QBR is a 30. out of 34 quarterbacks. And the only reason why it's the 34th quarterback is because Quinn Ewers got in the game for Miami. Come on, guys. We can't make this stuff up, man. Pat Mack, 1536. I think Dillon Gabriel's college stats made him look great, but he did play college. He played college for 6 years. But the way Tony Grossi and Kevin Stefanski said that he has experience. They trust him. He has quarterback IQ. Amber said, y'all, I just saw a picture of Stefanski working at McDonald's. I wish I could share it so bad. Amber, follow me on IG. If you got IG, man, follow me at Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Send it over to me and I'll put it on the screen. Now, I'll give y'all the facts. A lot of people send me stuff and I present it. Beverly Park 25, she laughing. Yeah, so like if you follow me on Instagram, just send it over to me and I'll put it on the screen. I'll put it on the big board. I will put it on the big board. JV1 said, man, if I'm a vet on this team, I'm pissed. Stefanski made it personal. Yeah, I think it's all personal. It's a hidden agenda, man. We don't know what it is, man. It's a hidden agenda. We don't know what it is, man, but it's diabolical. Todd Bourne, what's up? Shout out to Todd Bourne in the building. Yo. He came in and said, yo. Hey, 420 Jenkins says Stefanski got to prove himself right because they're going to wonder why he wasted a third-round pick on a bust and why they didn't draft 12 in the first place. He got a lot of explaining to do on wasted picks. So China, I said, nah, post DG doing makeup. Boy, y'all crazy. Y'all are diabolical, boy. Woo. Jasper said, messing with the money and the stats. Boss Lady Merch said, I started with the draft and the team's owner. Okay, got it. Hey, look. Meat Jack said, Ray Charles even would know what it is. Boy, y'all cutting up, man. Y'all cutting up. Oh, man, y'all. Amber, you wrong for that. I'm about to boy, I'm about to put that on the big screen. Boy, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. We can't make stuff like this, man. You can't make up, man. Amber, that's diabolical. But yeah, so it's a lot of things, man, that we have to, and I don't know, man. Like, I say to myself, like, it's too many things going on out there. And why do y'all think it's a lot of cover up? I'm just trying to figure out, man. Why do y'all think it's a cover up? Why do y'all think Kevin Stefanski is hell bent on going down with Dillon Gabriel? Can y'all answer that for me? Why do y'all think that Kevin Stefanski is hell bent on going down Man, that is diabolical. Mm. Can somebody answer that for me? Even DG wants to see Sanders. Well, y'all are crazy. Y'all know something. Y'all diabolical, man. So y'all think that Dillon Gabriel is sitting over there saying, "Look, get me out of there. Y'all need to push your door in. Y'all need to get me up out of there." Dillon Gabriel know he don't belong. That's the problem. Dillon Gabriel and the pressure. Look, I told y'all. I did a video. He heard them Shedeur Sanders footsteps. He heard them Shedeur Sanders footsteps, man. And that's the crazy thing. When you start hearing them footsteps, then what? When you start hearing them footsteps, guys, because like, hey, pressure bust pipes. Don't pressure bust pipes. So Dillon, he hear them footsteps. He hear the chatter. He got to see everything that's going on out there when it comes to Shedeur Sanders and people wanting Shedeur Sanders to be in that game. That's a diabolical thing. But look, I'm not going to hold y'all. I ain't even going to hold y'all. That's Kevin Stefanski at McDonald's. Amber, you are diabolical. Look at Stefanski. Man, look.
Got him.
I got to give you that, Amber. You cracked me up for the night. That is diabolical. Hey, shout out to China Eyes for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
China Eyes said, Google DG and Kevin Stefanski draft video phone call. You will get the answer. Well, y'all cutting up tonight. Well, y'all cutting up. Y'all cutting up on a Tuesday. Y'all cutting up. Lisa Moore said the reason all this is going on, collusion, Kevin Stefanski is helping the ringleaders by not letting 12 play. Why hasn't he been fired yet? That's a good question, man. But this is the picture of the night, man. Kevin Stefanski working at McDonald's, man. He and look, you rolling through the drive-through, and he's asking people, "Are you going to use your McDonald's mobile app?" That's what he's asking people. Are you using your McDonald's mobile app? Can I get your code, please? Well, y'all, hey, Amber, you diabolical. Amber, you got to stop that. You causing too much confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
You causing confusion, Amber. Stop it. That is diabolical. Amber's causing confusion. Shout out to Amber. Amber done set the chat on fire with the picture. Yeah, everybody wants to see 12, man. Miss Pepsi said, "Can I have some fries?" Y'all gonna cut that out, man. Y'all gotta stop that, man. Y'all diabolical. Y'all crazy. Y'all making me laugh, man. Y'all Amber, I'm gonna get that off the screen, Amber. We gotta go away from that. Well, you got me cracking up. You got me real tears, man. Real tears, man. Amber, that was a good one. That Amber, that I gotta give you credit on that. That's a good one. But after the game, next week he'll be on shakes. Well, y'all wild. Hey, he getting promoted to shakes. Man, China Eye said, boxing up small fry. Look, right now he's on fries. Somebody said next week he gonna be promoted to shakes. Well, y'all, wow. Oh man, y'all got me crying. Y'all got me crying. Hey man, y'all gotta stop that. Look, send them Dollar General coupons in y'all super chat. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta calm down, man. Y'all gotta calm down. Calm down. Y'all going hard tonight. But look, after the game on Sunday, woo. China Eye said Nick Pansky. Oh man, calm down, calm down. Woo. Not the McFansky burgers, man. Y'all, man, look, I can't even continue the show, man, because y'all diabolical, man. Woo, man, y'all crazy. Meshack said not the McFansky burger. Woo, man, y'all. Oh man, hold on, man. Let me get back to. You can't get nothing but small. Woo. Okay, China. China said I quit. All right, y'all got to calm down, man. Big chicken, Max. Hold up, man. Y'all got to calm down, man. Amber, see what you just started? 420 Jenkins said, let me get the McDillion with Max. Man, hold up, man. Y'all got to stop, man. Y'all got to stop. Whew. Amber said, we have no medium or large. Everything is... Hold up, guys, man. Y'all give me a headache. Hold on. Woo! Oh, man. Y'all got me crying. King Tatum said, can I get a 20-piece Dillon? Woo! Man. Chat, y'all crazy, man. Look, chat, y'all cutting up. Love Move said the McDillon with a 10-piece and not a 20. Oh man. Man, hey, look. Y'all got the back of my head hurting, man. Y'all got the back of my head hurting. Amber, stop. You started this, Amber. Amber said I only got small McQB. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. They gonna think this is Comedy Central. Oh man. They gonna think this is Comedy Central tonight. Y'all got me choked up. Oh man. Y'all got me choked up, man. Oh man. Oh man. Amber. You see what you did? You see what you did, Amber? Now, every time I go live, y'all gonna come in here talking about McDonald's. Woo-wee. Limited time McDillon ribs are back. Man, y'all, hey, look, y'all cutting up, man. Man, y'all got me crying. Real tears, man. Y'all gotta stop. Dillon roasted. Hey, y'all, hey. Okay, I get it, guys. I get it. Woo. Let me get a Grossi chop cheese. Man, y'all, hey. Woo. Let me calm down. Man. Somebody said a broke down ice cream machine. Woo, man. Man, my stomach hurt. My head hurt. Y'all got to stop. Ooh, calm down. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I got to calm down, man. Y'all. Woo. Hey. Woo. Woo. I knew I should have never showed that picture, man. Ooh, Amber, you a bad influence. Ah, Amber, you're a bad influence. You got to stop that, Amber. You bad. You a bad influence. Ooh. Look at this. Let's listen to Rizzo.
He thinks there's a possibility the Browns could deal Shedeur Sanders before the trade deadline. Would that then open up an opportunity for them to activate Deshaun Watson? Do you think that's totally off the table, or is there a possibility Sanders could be dealt?
Well, they're covered if that opportunity arose, because first you got Zappy, who could serve as an emergency number 2 until Deshaun Watson's ready. I've heard that they anticipate having him cleared medically after the bye week. Watson, correct. Which means they would then have up to 3 weeks to activate him, or they could activate him sooner than that. So timing-wise, it can happen. I just question who's, inquiring about Shedeur Sanders.
Okay.
But if the Browns feel that they're covered and they have an offer.
Wow, that's crazy. Tony Grossi saying nobody's checking for Shedeur, but now he has no confidence in Dillon. So where do you go from there? That is the diabolical one. Amber, I just followed you back on Instagram. Yeah, so that is, man, that's the crazy thing about Grossi, Chancellor. Like, he hates Shedeur so much, man. And he's the one that creates these narratives about Shedeur. That's the crazy thing. I just don't get it. Like, I don't think nobody in that Cleveland media, the inside reporters, are being honest, man. They're not being honest at all, because from what we've seen in 4 games with Dillon Gabriel, I mean, that goes back to what Shedeur said earlier with the quarterback play that he's seeing. He can do better. He can do better than majority of the guys that are playing. Like, that is, I mean, I don't understand this organization, man. I really don't, because, like, Kevin Stefanski, after the 4 games that you've seen in Dillon Gabriel, and you tell me that you don't have time to entertain what Mary Kay said about, is it a possible chance of you playing Shedeur? And he says, that's not my focus right now. What is your focus? Like, what are you out there trying to do, Kevin Stefanski? Well, I mean, what are you trying to win? And see, this is all puts the theories together, and you got to connect the dots when people say that he's sabotaging Shedeur, he don't like Shedeur, and also that they're tanking. They want some more draft picks. They're going to draft a quarterback next year. We all know Arch Manning is trash, almost like Dillon Gabriel. So, like, what is Kevin Stefanski trying to do? What is Kevin Stefanski trying to do, man? I mean, I don't get it. What is Kevin Stefanski trying to do, man? What is he trying to accomplish, man? Is he just so naive that he just don't want to play Shedeur? Like, what like I don't like to see no coach lose their job. But the route that Kevin Stefanski's going, and it's a possibility we might not see Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland next year. We might not see Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland no more. That's the. And then you got to look at the ownership. You got to look at Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Berry. Like what is going on? I mean, Jimmy Haslam as a owner, you should make these calls, man. You should make these calls. And Andrew Berry, you got to step in because you probably be next in line to get canned if things don't go well. And see, I hate to say it. It's like it goes back to draft day. Everybody thought that Andrew Berry wanted Shedeur Sanders. Charmaine said, I live in Ohio. Bye, Kev. Yeah. Like, I mean, it seems to me that Andrew Berry is not standing 10 toes down. Because you got to, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, but one thing about Jerry Jones don't play. When Jerry Jones don't play, that's why they always throw a microphone in his face after every Cowboy game because he don't play. Now, if this was Jerry Jones running this organization, the move would have already been made to get Dillon Gabriel out there and put Shedeur Sanders in there. Shedeur Sanders would have started over Dillon Gabriel if this was a Jerry Jones-led team. Craig Tatum said, hey now, that's my team, but I understand the Cowboys. Yeah, but I'm saying if this was a Jerry Jones-led organization, Dillon Gabriel would have never been drafted. Barry distancing himself. He's not making himself available to the media during the bye. Yeah. What's up, Browns football talk? Salute, my brother. Salute, my brother. Hey, if y'all not following the Browns football talk, man, y'all make sure y'all go over there and support the brother. He drops great content on the on the Cleveland Browns and Shedeur Sanders situation. Y'all go over there and follow my brother, man. He over there doing big things, man. Y'all make sure y'all chime in with him, man. I was trying to I sent the email back to you, man, if you still want to do the collaboration. So the email is out there for you. What'd you say, Amber? He's letting Kev die on the DG Hill. I mean, that's what it looked like. Chef Boy Rod said that's why he avoided media this week for questioning. I mean, sometimes, I think Andrew Berry is smarter than what he looks. He knows what it is. I think Andrew Berry knows what it is, man. Sometimes you don't have to, always make yourself available. And he's staying out of harm's way. Because it'd be crazy with some of the questions that he would have to answer. But the thing about it is, I just don't understand why Kevin Stefanski is deflecting the way he's deflecting. Like, his whole demeanor changes when it's anything surrounding around Shedeur Sanders. I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it, guys. Like, everything changes. Everything changes when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. But we did videos with about Mary Kay on how she flip-flop switches because she knew what it was with Shedeur when she went up to the pro day. Even Kevin Stefanski, Andrew Berry, and Jimmy Haslam was up there. They knew what it was in Shedeur. And Mary Kay thought that they was going to take Shedeur at the number, at the pick that they had. But then for Kevin Stefanski, every time you ask Kevin Stefanski a direct question about Shedeur, he always deflects and talks about something else. But like I said about Mary Kay Cabot, she's a flip-flopper, but she does do a good job of asking Kevin Stefanski direct questions surrounding around Shedeur Sanders and what's going on with Shedeur Sanders. Kev, the type of coach you want to stay away from. Like, I mean, his whole demeanor just changes, man. Like, he starts deflecting. He starts rumbling and bumbling, speed bumping over everything. Chancellor said Barry doesn't want to face the heat. You think that what that is, Chancellor? He don't want to face the heat? We got two Chancellors up in here. You just put a profile picture up, Chancellor? I was getting ready to say, because we got two Chancellors in the chat. I want to make sure we got the right one so we can address everybody the right way. China I said, SBD, watch the draft phone call. You will see what it really is. I saw it. I saw it. I saw the draft phone call. I saw the phone call. I saw the thing when Shedeur was about to be picked. I saw it all. I just saw all the demeanors. Chancellor says he knows they will go in on him. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was just making sure. So I didn't want to get it misconstrued. So you being here a lot. So we do appreciate you coming in. We appreciate the dedication to the channel. Mm-hmm. And you always hanging around. So like if you want to be a moderator to the channel, just drop a 1 in the chat. We can make you a mod. Miss D Bears, I see you. I truly believe the legacy of Shedeur will be one of the greatest in history. Hey, that's what we know. We know 12 can be legendary. We know 12 can be legendary. This is the man that chose Sean Watson over Baker, and y'all expect to trust that man. Shaking my head. Man, hey, look. We just can report the news, man. That's all we can do, report the news, man. We over here trying to figure out what angle he's coming at. That's all. But the crazy thing about it is, y'all know he gets exposed every time. Like he hears the music. He hears the music, but he just refuses to play it. He hears it, but he don't want to play it and he don't want to listen. And that's just like DG. Look, I tell you this. With Dillon Gabriel, he hears them footsteps. He knows that Shedeur is on his ass. And every time Kevin Stefanski fails, it's going to be more pressure. More pressure on Kevin Stefanski and DG. And that's the crazy thing about it is because Shedeur Sanders' footsteps are it's heavy on him. That's what y'all fail to realize. Because the pressure is going to mount up. And you got to come back home and play. And when the crowd we saw what happened in the Miami game. From start to finish, they wanted Shedeur. Even with the Pittsburgh game. They want Shedeur. That's what I'm saying. They want Shedeur. That's the crazy thing about it is. Chancellor, you're now a mod. I made you a mod, so now you got the mod duties. You should have your wrench. Yeah, so I mean, it's crazy. It's diabolical because the everybody know they want Shedeur, man. Regardless if Cleveland wins or not, they still want Shedeur. What does Chef Boy Rod say? Oh yeah, Mary Tyler. Yeah, but like I said, look, I know we've been critical of Mary Kay Cabot. We've been real critical. But one thing I'm telling you, Mary Kay Cabot is doing right now, she's exposing Kevin Stefanski. She be exposing Kevin Stefanski, man. Like she just come flat out and start asking Kevin Stefanski questions that he ain't prepared for. Like she threw that in his face talking about why not put Shedeur Sanders in there and give him a chance after what you saw from Dillon Gabriel. Or that's not my focus right now. Oh, you don't see no. I don't. Who's bought a Dillon Gabriel jersey? Who has bought a Dillon Gabriel jersey? Nobody has bought a Dillon Gabriel jersey. And like I said, the crazy thing about it is when Kevin Stefanski goes to these media availabilities and he say, I'll take any questions, right? Why is Mary Kay Cabot the only one that will ask him questions about Shedeur Sanders? And the proof is in the pudding with the jersey sales. Look at Shedeur Sanders' jersey sales. And he was your emergency quarterback. And look, and you know what's so diabolical, y'all? That Jimmy Haslam's own grandkids got Shedeur Sanders jerseys. That's so diabolical. That is something right there that picture went viral as soon as it happened. Y'all saw Jimmy Haslam's grandkids with Shedeur Sanders jerseys on down on the sideline. Exactly. They was repping them jerseys, man. You know, we did that video talking about that, man. His own grandkids putting salt in the wound. And Dillon Gabriel sees all that stuff, man. And I think, you know, they say pressure bust pipes, man. And I think Dillon Gabriel is under a lot of pressure because 12 is in the background. And he can't go out there and perform. And then you got the veterans low-key taking shots at you. And you don't know where them shots coming from. You don't know where them shots coming from, man. D-Mac said Jimmy's grandkids came to see Shedeur play, and when they started complaining to Papa, he's going to have to make a change. Yeah, I mean, I know they be having them conversations within the family. His grandkids probably be asking him, when we going to see Shedeur? Yeah, Amber, them chances was raining down large. Hey, look, them chants was raining down. Against Miami, them chants was raining down. What else? Listen, what else do y'all want to see from Dillon Gabriel? I mean, what else can Jimmy see from Dillon Gabriel, man? Like, I mean, I don't understand. What else can he see? We got a 4-game sample size of no progression. We got a 4-game sample size, man. I know it's only 4 games, man, but 4 games, you ain't got no better. You done got worse in 4 games. And I'm going to take it a step back. Y'all remember what Tony Grossi was saying about Shedeur Sanders? He didn't give Shedeur Sanders his praise against the Carolina Panthers when he balled out in his first preseason game, right? And then when he had the 5 sacks against the Los Angeles Rams, he was hell-bent and he stuck on that. And that's the only game that he remembers Shedeur having. And he says Shedeur Sanders didn't get no better. So now you saw 4 games with Dillon Gabriel, and Dillon Gabriel ain't got no better. Now all of a sudden, you want to get off the ship because the ship's sinking. You want to get off the ship because the ship's sinking. Nah, you switched up. Hey, if you switched up, listen, this is what I tell people.
Everybody stay on that side when they switched up. Switched up, stay on that side.
You switched up, stay on that side. We don't want you over here, Tony Grossi. Stay on that side. I knew that has hurt DG's feelings here in Sanders. Yeah, it's playing on him. But when you switched up, you got to stay on that side. And see, what they trying to do is they trying to recreate their own narrative. Tony Grossi switched up so bad that after the game, he talking about, I just can't back Dillon Gabriel no more. He's awful. He's missing throws. He's been doing that, Tony Grossi. He's showing it to you right in your face. And the only thing that we can say to Tony Grossi is, look.
Got him.
We got him. We got Tony Grossi. We got him. That's what I'm saying. Jimmy don't want Shedeur to play for the Browns because when interviews suggested that Browns would be one of the teams that he wouldn't allow Shedeur to play for, Dillon didn't deny it. Tucson 111, let him keep playing. Stefanski will only accept Shedeur to fail to make his boy look good. Nah, look. They try to do that to Shedeur in the preseason game with no reps, and he went out there and improvised against the Carolina Panthers, and he balled out. That's what type of quarterback Shedeur is, man. Shedeur is an elite quarterback. We've seen the progression from Jackson State, how he made Jackson State relevant. We've seen how he went to Colorado and made Colorado relevant. See, one thing I tell y'all on this channel that a lot of people don't say, it's the reason why Travis Hunter got the Heisman Trophy. Shedeur Sanders was getting him the ball, and then Travis Hunter was doing his thing on the defensive end. It's the reason why Jimmy Horn got drafted in the NFL to the Carolina Panthers. That has some doing with Shedeur Sanders getting him the ball, making him look good. It's the reason why LaJohntay Western went to the Baltimore Ravens. Shedeur had a play in that. Who was getting the ball to them receivers from Colorado that made the NFL? And all of them that I just talked about have played in an NFL regular season game except for Shedeur Sanders. Y'all think about that. Y'all think about that. Meshach said the owner just don't want no publicity 12 going to bring, and he been scamming to get the funds for the new stadium. That could be true. That could be true. Exactly. I've told y'all that. I've talked about that several times on this channel. Shedeur Sanders has a hand in getting these guys to the NFL. If Shedeur Sanders wasn't getting the ball, they wouldn't be able to go out there and make plays. You don't become a Johnny Unitas winner, award winner, if you can't play at the next level. If you can't, look, he's elite. And I'm not gonna let Mary Kay Cabot tell y'all that he's elite, because we all know he's elite. The only thing that pissed me off about Mary Kay Cabot, she knew all that information. She held on to that information to it presented a time for her to say that after Joe Flacco got traded. Because everything in the media was like, oh, the Cleveland Browns are going to try to take credit for the development of Shedeur Sanders. And then Mary Kay got the receipts. She's always had the receipts, but she just now posting them receipts. Why would you just now start posting that stuff? Why didn't you post and talk about it and write articles when it was happening in training camp, when you was available to see what was going on? So now you want to hold on to the information, and then you want to make yourself look good by saying Shedeur Sanders is elite arm talent. But you didn't want to come out and say that because you was at the draft pro day, but you didn't want to come out and say that when a lot of people in the draft and some of these media personnel, and the reason why Shedeur didn't get drafted so high, they said his arm talent wasn't enough. He wasn't an elite passer. Come on now. Now all of a sudden you want to come out and talk about it. We all knew Shedeur was elite, man. We all know Shedeur can make plays from different angles. Shedeur Sanders ain't always got to roll out to the right side to throw passes. We saw the game in the rain where he hit LeJontay Wester to send the game into overtime, rolling out left across his body and threw a dime into the end zone at least 50 yards in the air. Yeah, Simon and Shepard. So we all saw that. We all saw that. But y'all, you let the narrative stay out there that Shedeur can't throw the ball. And we heard what Jerry Jeudy had to say. Shedeur Sanders throws one of the best balls in the NFL. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, Beverly Park. Shedeur does a lot of things that people say he couldn't do. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on with this Shedeur Sanders stuff, man. I really don't, man. I can't wrap my hand around it, man. Like, you're not going nowhere, no time fast, right? And you still reluctant to put Shedeur Sanders in the game. You're still reluctant. Oh, nah, you good, Gigi? Gina Bina, you good? Look, that's the crazy thing. They still reluctant to put Shedeur in the game, man. That's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy. Like, everybody know what it is, man. It's that collusion, man. It's diabolical, man. It's 134 of us in here. We should have Stefanski everywhere with that McDonald's. Man, y'all stop. Hey, they stop. Hey, look, Meshack. I'm past that, Meshack. Don't do that, man. We passed that one. I can't laugh no more, man. Don't do it to us, Meshack. I can't laugh no more. I don't want to laugh no more, Meshack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, GGGB. Hey, look, he can't back Dillon Gabriel no more. My man Nate. What's up, Nate? Been a minute, man. Yeah, Stefanski getting fired soon. That would, hey, I understand. At SBD, do you think when Shedeur told Bucky soon this will be us? Hey, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot you can take from that. Because he got close up on the video and said, one day this going to be us. Yeah. I mean, Tommy Rees supposed to be the quarterback's coach, right? I don't know. I don't even know how, me personally, I don't even know how Tommy Rees feels about Shedeur Sanders. I think they all hell bent on Dillon Gabriel. What's up, She Wins? I see you in the building. I think they all hell bent on Dillon Gabriel. Yeah. I mean, he can't be blind. He's following instructions from someone. It's I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, you ain't even gotta be really a football genius to see what's going on in this situation, man. It's too many injury reports on Shedeur Sanders, man. Especially, during training camp, they talk about the oblique. Like, come on, man. I mean, like Tony Rizzo said, how is he getting hurt if he's not getting no reps? How is he? Basically, because you're just standing around and you're not loose, man. You know what I'm saying? And your back just tightened up on you. That's how it happens. Like, how is Shedeur out there getting himself hurt? We've seen Shedeur take a pounding at Colorado. He had that fractured back. He played through that fractured back for the longest until his dad set him down that last game. His dad had to set him down. Primetime had to set him down. Primetime had to set him down. Chancellor, I agree with that. I agree with you 100%. I don't believe none of them injuries. Exactly. If them injuries are true, he heals from them quick. But y'all got to understand something. This cat took a beating at Colorado, and he played through back soreness, whatever they say, a fractured back. That last game, his dad had to set him down. It's all from Stefanski. Let's make believe stuff, man. Let's make stuff up. Yeah. I broke my back. I broke my back. Man, Shedeur Sanders took a beating at Colorado. He took a beating and kept on ticking. His dad had to set him down, had to tell him. And then he had to, in the off season, he had to, have some rest. Spinal. In the words of Mike Tyson. Yeah. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe, man. I don't know what to I don't know what to believe, guys. Y'all got to help me out, man. You know, as the world turns, hey, Chancellor, I'm glad that you said that because, see, I did a video and I was talking about the mysterious back injury. And somebody came up in there and said somebody from Shedeur's camp, they made a comment and said somebody from Shedeur's camp confirmed that, you know, he was experiencing some back soreness. But then another source hit me up, said don't believe that because Bucky said it was a lie. And then I asked the chat, who are you going to believe? Somebody from his team? Or are you going to believe the bloodline? You going to believe somebody that been following him his whole career and videotaping everything and putting all the receipts out there? So if y'all go back and look at the footage that they showed him warming up against the New England Patriots, do you see anything wrong? If from a person that was throwing the ball around the field the way he was doing and the way he was moving and the way he was dropping back, throwing the ball, does that show any signs of somebody that has something wrong with their back right then and there? Because I tell you, the back ain't nothing to play with. And when your back tightens up, oh man, you can't even move. Yeah, see, thank you. I thought I was crazy, Amber. I thought I was crazy. I thought I was crazy when somebody made a comment and told me that when I said the back injury was a mysterious injury, oh, nah, they came in the comment section. Nah, man, it wasn't no mysterious injury. It's already confirmed by Bug. But then my source hit me up and told me that Bucky said it's a lie. So if Bucky says it's a lie, Well Off Media gonna keep it a buck. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad y'all understand, man. I'm glad y'all understand everything that I'm saying because everything's out there. And if you want the real, matter of fact, I did a video, it's in my catalog about when Shedeur hurt his back and Bucky filmed everything. And that's when they confirmed that something was wrong with Shedeur's back when he played with Colorado. And somebody came up in the comments when I made a statement and said Shedeur Sanders was the most sacked quarterback in FBS his first year with Colorado, right? And then I said all the times that Shedeur been knocked around, banged around, Shedeur ain't never missed a game. And then the person came up in my comments and said, you're lying. He did miss a game. I responded back to him. I said, technically, he didn't miss a game. His dad set him down because Shedeur wanted to play. And then after the season, they found out, like in Bucky's video with the Well Off Media, shout out to them, he finally came out and said that, you know, he messed his back up. But it didn't require surgery. It just required rest. See, this is what we deal with. Because people sometimes act off their emotions. Because you say things and they be like, oh man, you lying. Oh, you lying. Nah, ain't nobody lying. That's what I'm saying. People just come in and they want to cause confusion because you got some people that honestly don't know what's really going on. They just saying this because they borderline. They don't know what side they on. Some of these people, you got to be careful because some of these people are teetering that line. Like they'll come up in the comments sections and talk about what if Shedeur gets in the game and he don't play as good as Dillon. Like if you've been following Shedeur and you know what Shedeur has endured, you know Shedeur is a quarterback. He knows the intangibles. He's a high IQ guy. Don't let them guys fool you. You got to stop fooling yourself because you're not fooling me. Appreciate you, China Eyes. Appreciate the love and support. I really do, man. It means a lot. He can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't play no worse than Dillon Gabriel. You can't. Look, you see what Tyler Huntley did this past weekend. You see what he did with the Baltimore Ravens, man. Like they got away. They got away from their quarterback and let Tyler Huntley get a chance, man. Harbaugh had to switch it up, man. He had to switch it up, man. That's what I'm saying. You got to switch it up to try to figure out what you got, man. But see, he don't want to do that. He don't want to roll the dice and say, look, all right, Shedeur, this is your time. He is hell-bent on keeping your boy up in there. And see, Cooper Rush looked so good with the Dallas Cowboys when Dak was injured. But he couldn't get the Baltimore Ravens no win when Lamar went out with the hamstring. So they turned to Tyler Huntley. And what did Huntley do against the surging Chicago Bears? He quieted that noise, man. Snoop got in there and played. I understand Craig Tatum, that Shedeur was ahead of Huntley. He had to be ahead of Huntley. They brought Huntley in there late. It'd have been that would have told you a lot. If they would have brought Tyler Huntley late in the training camp and elevated him over Shedeur Sanders, that would have told you a lot. So the statement that you just said about Shedeur was ahead of Huntley, the only reason why he was ahead of Huntley is because Huntley was brought into training camp with 2 or 3 days left in training camp. And all the good things that Huntley has said about Shedeur Sanders. So that statement that you just said, I mean, I appreciate the statement, but nah, you can't use that don't use that as a judging point to say, so what does that tell you? That doesn't tell me nothing. Tyler Huntley is a serviceable backup quarterback that can come in and make plays. Tyler Huntley can scramble. Tyler Huntley can get out of harm's way. Tyler Huntley used his legs against the Chicago Bears to pick up important first downs. And then he threw the ball down the field to DeAndre Hopkins. He threw the ball to DeAndre Hopkins for a couple big plays to extend plays. And to Zay Flowers. So that's what I'm saying, Craig. I can't use that as judgment, is because Shedeur was already there. They brought Tyler Huntley in because of the fact that what they had in the quarterback with Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett, they was injured at the time, so they brought some players in. But at the same time, I can't judge that, but I respect what you're saying, because that'd have been diabolical if Huntley comes in 3 days left in training camp and they elevate him over Shedeur Sanders. That would have told you a lot right there. So yeah, but I appreciate the comment though. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, that's I mean, that's what I say. That's your personal opinion. Your opinion's not wrong. Yeah. Chancellor, you right. The head coach, I mean, look, some of these calls got to come from down top, man. Like Mr. Charlie setting up there saying, hey, a change got to come. A change got to come. But if you want your whole organization to falter because you hell bent on staying with one guy, they gonna start wearing bags in Cleveland. They're gonna start wearing the bags to the stadiums. That's the crazy thing. They're gonna start wearing bags to the stadium. But yeah, but it's as the world turns, man. As that soap opera is, as the world turns, man. Yeah, the bags, Craig, the bags. The bags. They gonna start wearing the bags, man. Yeah. Man, look, if he would have never got drafted and stayed a free agent, man, teams would have look. The teams like the Jets, the teams like Miami, even Jacksonville probably would have signed him to back up Lawrence. And I think he could have put the pressure on Trevor Lawrence. The bag's gonna mean that we don't like it here no more. We want Shedeur. That's what them bags mean. They wouldn't been fighting to get him then. Trash. Put him in the put him in. Man, y'all, look, like Bubba Dub said, trash. Yeah, they just trash, man. Y'all gotta look at all these backup situations around the league with some of these teams, man. Look at these backup quarterbacks. You know, even if look, I'm a Vikings fan. Even if I'm Minnesota, I would entertain calling Cleveland to see what we can do for Shedeur. Because, you know, Carson Wentz out for the year. Shoulder surgery. All we got is J.J. McCarthy. He coming off a high ankle sprain. I mean, there's a lot of teams that need a backup quarterback that can put the pressure on your starter. It's crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen. Trillion of Judah. Don't know what's gonna happen, man. But look, as soon as it happens, we're gonna let it up. Yeah, he'd be a good fit for the Vikings. I was telling my son that, man. I would love to have Shedeur. I would look. If I'm the Vikings, me personally, because that's my team, I would give up a second and third round pick for Shedeur Sanders. That's me. I would give up a second and a third round pick for Shedeur Sanders. Now, on Cleveland's hand, they are so diabolical in not playing Shedeur, but they won't give up a draft pick for Shedeur. But y'all picked him 5th. Y'all just diabolical. That's all that is. Y'all just hell bent on, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Look, I'm gonna get up out of here because I don't know. Paul Gaines said if Kyle Chananscum wasn't in San Francisco, we might have drafted Shedeur because you know what he did to Trey, Lance, and RG3. I mean, that's a good statement because we seen it around the league, man. I want to ask the chat a question before I get out of here. I'm gonna ask the chat a question. What Craig say? But someone said they wanted the Jets to give them a first and second. That okay, Craig. I think now me and you are seeing eye to eye. Is that diabolical or what? You asking for the Jets to give you a first and second round pick, but y'all consider Shedeur a fifth round pick. So that goes to show you that they know Shedeur is a first or second round talent. So you asking teams to give you a first and second rounder for Shedeur Sanders, and y'all picked him fifth at 144. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Craig, make it make sense. Come on, Craig, on top of the world. Make it make sense. So you tell me you asking another organization to give you a first and second round pick for Shedeur Sanders, and y'all picked him number 5? Barry said he know he will outperform his draft. Exactly. I think the whole Cleveland Browns organization knows that, Amber. And I think the players on the team know that. I think, but listen, y'all got to go back and connect the dots, because what they're trying to do is take all the credit whenever Shedeur gets an opportunity and he goes out there and balls out. They gonna say, well, that we had to be patient. We had to groom him. We had to develop him. And this is what being patient looks like, because we have developed a star in Shedeur Sanders. Nah. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. That's right, Paul. It's collusion. Chancellor said the whole NFL knows that. You absolutely right. D-Mac, that's blasphemous. A fifth round for a first and second round pick. That is some delusional stuff. That is Lulu. And that's why I told y'all guys, don't fall for the trick bag, man. Don't get put up in the trick bag. The trick bag is the worst thing that you ever want to get put in, because the trick bag, once they put you in the trick bag, you're going to fall for anything, man. So look, don't get caught up in the trick bag. The trick bag will have your feet and legs dangling. Don't get caught up in the trick bag. Please don't get caught up in the trick bag. Don't let that happen. We can't do that. Don't let that happen. That trick bag ain't nothing nice, man. Because once they put you in the trick bag, you're going to fall for anything, man. Then they got you. I ain't falling for it. I ain't falling for nothing that Cleveland trying to sell me. Because I ain't got change for $1. It ain't going to work. But that trick bag ain't nothing nice, man. Trick bag ain't nothing nice. Chances of Antoine, I said the same thing. You have to have a story so they can dangle that money over your head. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Man, look, he just needs a chance to shine. That's all. You heard what Primetime said. You heard what Deion said. You heard what his daddy said. They don't develop quarterbacks. You either got it or you don't. Y'all remember Deion saying that? They ain't developing nothing. You either got it or you don't. And Shedeur Sanders been having it. That's why his daddy called him grown. They don't develop quarterbacks, man. They don't develop quarterbacks, man. But look, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. But before we get up out of here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shout out everybody that's been rocking with me tonight. Shout out to D-Mac. Shout out to Antoine Woodson. Shout out to Paul Goins. Shout out to Chancellor, a new mod of the channel. Appreciate you, my sister, for rocking with me. Appreciate everything that you do. The Juan Don, appreciate you falling through. Another shout out to my girl Amber, one of my lovely mods that be in her keeping it real and knows what she be talking about. Shout out to Amber. Shout out to Ahan G2788. Shout out to my man Craig Tatum. Shout out to Trillion of Judah. Shout out to my girl Gina Bina. Shout out to my guy FGJR1963. Man, shout out to the whole chat. I see everybody in the chat. Hashtag salute. Shout out to the Blessed 777. Shout out to Meshach. Shout out to China Eyes. Appreciate you, China Eyes, for the gifted subs tonight. Shout out to MDK216. Look, y'all representing the night. Man, if I missed anybody, hey, shout out to Chef Boy Ride. Man, look, 420 Jenkins always representing. Man, I had a lot of people in the chat tonight. Tide Born. Man, the chat was going so fast tonight. I missed a lot. Catfish Wait. She Wins. Tim Chapman. My man Nate. Oh, man, y'all was representing the night. And a lot of people that be chatting. Beverly Parks 25. Man, I mean, I missed a lot. I missed a lot of comments. Chet Jr., appreciate you. If I missed your chat tonight, I do apologize. The Massey Way, see you in the building. And I missed a lot. Tucson 1111, KD, one of my mods, my lovely mods in the building. Browns Football Talk. Make sure y'all go follow my boy Browns Football Talk over there. Love Moves. Man, if I missed anybody, man, charge my head, not my heart. But I appreciate everybody that was in the building tonight. I appreciate all the love, appreciate the support. I appreciate all the super chats tonight, the gifted subs. And we're going to be back tomorrow with another episode. We're going to go live again tomorrow. We got some more things we want to talk about. But y'all stay rocking with your boy. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Guess what? Gonna catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Droppin' podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.